Finally, we have some news about Netflix's live-action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. I'm sure this won't be a complete disaster and we're gonna have a smashing good time. Right? Cowboy Bebop actress Daniella Pineda appears to deride fans criticizing Netflix's live-action Faye Valentine. Because of course she did. Alright, let's dive right into this mess, but before I eviscerate Pineda's comments, let's have a look at the photo that started this mess. Oh no! Might as well start with Spike. I guess John Cho kind of looks alright, at least the costume looks fine, but they didn't get the hair quite right. And he doesn't exactly project Spike's youthful appearance. Maybe because Spike is 27 years old, and John Cho is 49. But he's a decent actor, and it looks like they tried with this one, so I'm gonna give it a pass. And now let's take a look at Jet Black. You do realize these race swaps are starting to get pathetic, right? Now, I know that some people are going to try to defend this as something other than just a diversity and inclusivity checklist stick, yet another pointless race swap for the sake of having a race swap. And they're going to say, maybe he was the best actor for the job. Yeah, that excuse doesn't fly anymore. You see, that was a valid point when Idris Elba was cast to play Heimdall. Yeah, that Heimdall that was pretty much ripped straight out of Norse mythology. But that justification flew straight out the window when Tessa Thompson, you know, Miss I have two facial expressions, boring and smug, was cast to play Valkyrie, another character from Norse mythology that is essentially a white, blonde woman. And unlike Idris Elba, who makes every movie better for having him in it because he is actually a very good actor, Tessa Thompson does the exact opposite. She makes movies worse because she's not a good actress. So clearly not the best person for the job. On a side note, I'm pretty sure that this dude wasn't the best person to portray Jimmy Olsen, who looks like this in the comic books. And I'm pretty sure that this actress wasn't the best choice to play Iris West, who looks like this in the comic books. The same goes for this guy who's playing Wally West, and on and on and on. And given the vast amount of resources at Netflix's disposal, I refuse to humor the notion that they couldn't find anyone who remotely resembled the character. But I digress. At least it looks like they got the dog right, but I don't think that's enough to salvage this. And now let's move on to Faye Valentine, portrayed by Daniella. I don't even know where to begin with this. Unlike Spike and Jet, whose costumes are at least kind of show accurate, this doesn't look anything like the character from the source material. But you know what? Maybe the actress can explain this, so let's see what she had to say.
Hey guys! So as you know, our Cowboy Bebop first look dropped today, which was so exciting. And I just wanted to address a couple of things that sort of keep coming up in the comments amongst fans.
What a delightful woman. She must be a real joy to be around.
First, I wanted to apologize to the fans that I did not anatomically match the Faye Valentine character. 6 foot, double D size breast, 2-inch waist. You know, they looked everywhere for that woman and they couldn't find her.
I can absolutely see how it would be impossible to locate such a woman. I mean, after all, oh no, wait, never mind, there she is, found her. Well, to be fair, it did take quite a lot of effort. I had to open up a web browser, type in Cowboy Bebop Faye Valentine cosplay, hit enter, and then actually scroll down. It actually took more than a minute, and that's quite a lot of time to dedicate when looking up references for your multi-million-dollar production. But I'm sorry, you were saying?
It's kind of weird. So they just went with my short ass. I know. Am I right?
Looks like someone's projecting insecurities.
You know, there was talk about, like, can we put Daniella in a time machine and maybe give her different parents so she has different genetic information to sort of make her look better?
Oh yeah, definitely projecting insecurities.
It proved to be too complicated. And the other thing I wanted to bring up was I wanted to apologize that the outfit I'm wearing is not exactly what she wears in the anime.
You serious?
Not exactly what she wears in the anime? It doesn't look anything like it.
You know, we tried, but doing stunts in tissue paper, things disappear, they rip.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
Tissue paper, huh? I'm guessing a lot of female athletes are gonna have a thing or two to say on the subject. What about MMA fighters? And I don't remember Gal Gadot complaining about her Wonder Woman costume. And here's a few pictures of Lucy Lawless as Xena Warrior Princess. That tissue paper seems to be holding together mighty fine by the looks of it. But go on, please explain how difficult it is to essentially wear a pair of shorts.
Anyway, like I was saying, that original costume, they made a couple of them, but like I said, they got sort of slurped up in my various crevices, never to be retrieved again.
Oh, that is just nasty. Where's my pillow?
So we needed to really build something that could withstand the test of time. So just,
Right, you wanted to make something that would be more durable and that would be more comfortable for stunt work, which you're probably not gonna do anyway. You smell that? Do you smell the unrefined bullshit? And because attacking the fans goes down so well, looking at you, Ryan Johnson, this video has been deleted. But I'm willing to overlook the smugness and give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's not an absolute hypocrite. Maybe she believes that the outfit is too revealing and objectifying. I can't even finish this sentence. Here she is in another role, and I believe in this particular photo, she's about to get slapped. So yeah, another glorious display of hypocrisy and double standards, and thanks to the magic of Photoshop, we can pretty much see that she already wore the outfit that she's complaining about. And you can't help but notice the immediate attack against the fandom, because that's worked out so well in the past. With publications like Saloon claiming the backlash to Faye Valentine's costume in Netflix's live-action Cowboy Bebop is based on horny male outrage. So yeah, let's ignore the source material and change the character because the people working on this show know better than the original's creator, right? And there's another thing. If you examine this actress's body of work, the highlight of her career up until this point is essentially being a glorified background extra in a couple of Jurassic Park movies. So you'd think she'd be a little more grateful to be a part of such a known franchise with an established and loyal fanbase. After all, if done faithfully to the original, this could be quite a career boost. And on a side note, no, she doesn't exactly have the proper body proportions to portray Faye. After all, if they unironically hired Danny DeVito to play Conan the Barbarian, you'd have some questions. And if you want an example of a good fictional character casting, despite the quality of the movie, Angelina Jolie looked pretty spot on as Lara Croft. But for some reason, Netflix's multi-million-dollar productions can't seem to achieve what cosplayers can do on a shoestring budget. But then again, cosplayers actually care about what they do. Oh, and before I forget, I have a little tip for actors like Daniella. If you're uncomfortable with a character's looks, the source material, a character's habits, the way they dress, the way they act, as far as I know, no one is holding a gun to your head, so don't take the part. And if all of this wasn't bad enough, Cowboy Bebop creator Shinichiro Watanabe, unsure if Netflix will listen to his feedback on live-action adaptation. I have no choice but to pray and hope that it will turn out good. And they haven't even mentioned Ed at this point. And considering that this is Netflix, I'm afraid to find out what they're gonna do with that character. But you know what? Let's end this with something funny. And no, it's not this picture of the cast. The official Netflix Geeked account tweeted, "Just some Daniella Pineda to bless your timeline." I don't know what's funnier, that they didn't capitalize her name, or that this verified account that has over 440,000 subscribers associated with Netflix that has over 200 million subscribers could only muster 58 comments, 170 retweets, and 1,300 likes.
Now what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
And one more thing before I go. Faye's eyes are green, but I'm sure that Daniela has a bombastic excuse why they couldn't get a pair of contact lenses. Let me know what you think about this mess in the comments, and if you're even going to bother to watch it. Because after all, the original exists. And hey, if you're looking for something to watch, might as well give Xena Warrior Princess a try. I'll see you around. Tissue paper, give me a break. Cosplayers do a better job with duct tape and string. Smug, arrogant, ungrateful, hypocritical... God.